right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. All right, early round one action here, and the wrestler immediately is able to get the clinch. Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight down.
Absolutely, John, and he wants to wear on the edge. He understands how powerful this boxer is. So by grabbing him, squeezing him, making him squeeze, it starts to build the lactic acid. The arms start to blow up, and you start to get a little fatigue. That's what this wrestler's trying to do to slow this boxing guy down.
Changing the position.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, he's got him in the north-south position.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up, he gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Making all these shots count. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter that's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Back mount now. Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, somehow, some way, he got out.
These guys are back and forth. Submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. He passes the half.
All right, late round action here, and Khabib Nurmagomedov, as usual, having his way with another opponent. Just such a nuanced game on the ground.
I mean, this dude is so good at using his wrestling and grappling skills to control his opponent. He is a bear on top, and I'm saying that literally. And tonight, he is showing that his strength is on another level. His opponent looks lost. Beautiful combination with the hands there.
90 seconds to go in round one. Oh, nice switch kick. Try to establish that jab. Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Good work from the top here by Burns. Now drops inside that closed guard. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Escape that. He can't hold you there. He can't hold you there. Escape.
Holding on to the submission attempts here. Oh, now he bails on the submission. 20 seconds left.
In the half guard, he's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, it's tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
And what a round!
So close. This time, you want to get this fight back down to the ground and start thinking about submissions.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round one. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure takedowns, to feel good about the way things were going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up, the top control, him and his team are ecstatic. They know when they're on top, when they're secured takedowns, they're winning. He passes to half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Burns going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He's in trouble.
Sniff that one out as he blocks it. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Burns. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, that'll snap your head back. Beautiful combination. And there it is, yet again going for the takedown. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Burns. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day again.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Burns.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Drops down inside the now. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have. Oh, no!
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Oh, nice.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Khabib's in half guard. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Beautiful timing and placement to land the flying knee. Nice punch from the clinch by Nurmagomedov.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That's a way to leave an impression on the judges, and big picture, I think, could set him up for future success in the next round.
Time.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Whiffs on the right hand.
Big punch landed through the middle.
Misses with the left hook. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Burns. Oh, how good was that flying knee? Oh, heavy kick downstairs.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, big punch lands.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You gotta think he's gonna continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Nurmagomedov gets yet another takedown.
Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. He's got to be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Burns. And now he's got the back. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Burns.
Nice transition.
Dorino ground and pound from half guard. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Nice block there.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. His misses are limited. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's in close, so instead of punching, he's landing his nasty, vicious elbow.
All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays down the line. Right now, you can start to see it's paying dividends.
Under a minute now to go. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. 20 seconds left. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nurmagomedov. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Excellent work on the ground. This guy cannot swim with you in those deep waters. This next round.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back.
Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off.
Now into his mouth.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Now he's got good body position, yup. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
He needs to work out his position.
He's bridging.
Oh, no way he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
Right into side control. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Nicely done.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Referee help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Hook to the head by Nurmagomedov.
There's another one.
Lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a player.
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Good straight hand there by Nurmagomedov.
He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Dirty boxing now by Nurmagomedov. Ooh!
I give one, I take. He's gonna guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Hey, stop.
Dominating him on the ground. You want to keep doing that this way. Be smart when you enter into that clinch or takedown position.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Well, that ground game on full display in the previous round, and even when you know what's coming, at least with this guy, easier said than done in terms of stopping.
Oh, absolutely. And it starts with the takedown. And the moment he secures the takedown, he's already on to the next position. So whereas the opponent is like, okay, now I gotta go get an underhook to get back to my feet, he's already locked down that side. He's already got into half guard. He's already starting to posture to get damage off. Not many guys are able to really ride their opponents and work them over with their body as much as this man right here.
straight. Nice job there by Nurmagomedov.
More strikes to the head.
Back kick there. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Ankle kick. Oh, hook shot blocked there by Burns. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He's got to change something.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Oh, went to the switch kick there. Nice job by Burns.
Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He's taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Burns got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, that's guillotine there. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov.
He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Going for the arm here.
Oh, he's got the arm bar deep.
Whoa, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
2 minutes now to go in this one. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, half guard form here and a lot. Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he played the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, fighter lands a punch to the head out of the clinch position.
Another big takedown.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell at the octagon and go, man, don't shoot, so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's gonna get another takedown, so I was trying to force you into saying that he does do it again or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that